The sun dissolved the scattered remnants of tears on the highway as the mist crept away on little cat feet. It had been raining continuously for days, and the warm glow of the sun was a welcome surprise. The sleepy little city of Mission, BC loomed tiny against the distant horizon. I was planning to meet an old friend for lunch in the outskirts of Vancouver and quite enjoying the leisurely drive. Passing cars weaved in and out on the still slightly slick asphalt. Then suddenly, the pungent smell of sawdust awakened my olfactory glands and filled my being for what seemed an eternity as the movie in my mind began to roll. Images meandering through my mind's eye stopped to linger on the vision of our old house on Grandview Highway, now called Canada Way. So many memories made in that cedar-shake, chocolate brown, white trim, small two-bedroom home with a half basement, which really didn't serve as a basement as we know them today. When I was 4 years of age, I lived in this house in South Burnaby, a house that was a victim of the times in the sawdust furnace era. An orange mountain of powdery fuel was piled high on the cracked concrete floor in the dimly lit half basement of our house. Whenever I ventured down there with my father, I always took extra deep breaths to fully enjoy the pungent yet welcome aroma of that sawdust bin. I can almost hear my father's voice in my ears still. Don't later play in the sawdust, dear. There could be worms or worse yet, snakes in it. Well, that thought was definitely enough to keep me from ever going near or even slightly touching the sawdust pile ever again. Even at that young age, and for no real reason, I had a great aversion to worms and was literally terrified of snakes, even at that young age. This mesmerized and memorized smell of sawdust that now infused the air as I drove along Logie Highway toward Mission continued to flood my mind with more old childhood memories. One night, after my mother had tucked me safely into bed to go to sleep, I heard a rustling noise in my old crib, which was now my makeshift toy storage shed pushed against the far wall of my bedroom. I called out to my mother and stated in an matter-of-fact manner, "Mommy, there's a mouse in my crib." Well, my mother came casually into my bedroom, flipped the light switch on, turning on the large fogged glass ceiling light, and told me not to be silly. But I insisted there was a mouse in the crib. So just to satisfy me and get me to settle down for the night, she then proceeded to rummage haphazardly through the mess in the crib, reassuring me as she continued overturning toys, coloring books, dolls. "Now dear, you're just being a silly girl. You've never even seen a mouse, so what makes you think there's one in your crib? There isn't a mouse in your crib, and even if there was a mouse in your crib, it's nothing to be scared of." After a few more moments of rustling through the toys, she let out a high-pitched shriek and scrambled up onto my bed as a terrified little mouse quickly scampered away and disappeared somewhere in my room. It was Mother's turn to scream then, and she did, loud and clear. Gord, hurry, there's a mouse in here." By the time my dad came into the bedroom, both Mom and I were clutched in a tight, fearful embrace on my bed, and I was scared and crying because Mom seemed so scared. "I thought you said there was nothing to be scared about," I sobbed. No, there isn't, dear," my mom's shaky voice whispered as she hugged me tighter. Dad looked in the crib and all around the bedroom and then pulled the dresser out from the wall. Beneath where my dresser had been situated, there was a little hole in the floor, a small mouse doorway, leading directly down to the sawdust bin in the basement. My dad took a broom and started banging on the floor and the walls, and after a minute or two, this relentless noise, the mouse scampered down the miniature doorway in the floor. The mouse went back home to Sawdust City. My father plugged the hole in the floor. My mother sighed with relief, and I eventually drifted off to sleep in blanket made to dream of monsters and mice. Some memories never die. I still hear that little mouse